Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Liz. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please why don't you click on the subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my channel, give it a like if you enjoy watching this video. This is gonna be a tutorial transformation video. I usually film without knowing the look I'm going for, but as I start priming my eyes and I just check the shadows I have, I just pick any kind of shadow and I put something down. So today this was the look I came out with, and this is like a bold yellow look on hooded eyes. You know, those of you who have hooded eyes like mine, the double fold lace, you know how difficult it is to cut your crease and it's a struggle. So I did this look on it. I hope all of you out there can achieve it. So I'm going to do a voiceover right after this. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, and if you enjoy watching this, give it a like, click on the like button, subscribe and share this video, comment and let me see your opinion on this. I love you guys. I hope to see you. I think I'm all over. I don't know, I'm excited this afternoon because it's been a long time since I saw the sun, you know, literally. It has been so cold, but today, God willingly, we got the sun. I thank God for it. And then guys, see you in my next video. I love you. Hope to see you in my next video. I started off using this Nip and Fab Rose Gold Essence Oil and the NYX Angel Veil Primer all over my face. And these products give my makeup a long-lasting look. And onto my lace, I use a concealer from Makeup Revolution, the shade 12.5, all over my lace in order to prevent my eyeshadow from creasing. Then onto the eyeshadow, I use this palette from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics with the name Flaming Love. I applied the orange shade from the palette as a transition color all over my lace. I then went in with this brick red shade from the same palette onto my crease, blending it into the transition color. I made sure I blended this seamlessly in order to avoid any harsh lines. To give a more definition to the eye look, I applied this brown shade from the same palette onto the outer corner of my crease and blending it inwardly into the other shadows. Blending it well to avoid any harsh lines. And then from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette 1, I applied this light yellow shade onto my brow bone as a highlighter and then blend it into the transition shade. I reapplied the brown shadow onto my crease, which was lifted off by the light yellow shade. I then cut my crease using the NYX Milk Jumbo pencil. And guys, here is the deal. When you're cutting your crease, you don't need to rush with it. Cut your crease just a little above where your crease naturally folds. Then using this eyeshadow palette from eBay, which I purchased years back, I applied this bright yellow onto my lids. Making sure it's well defined, I applied the brown shade from the Makeup Addiction palette. Then moving on to the face, I applied this foundation from Fenty Beauty in the shade 550 all over my face using a foundation brush. And I love this foundation for its consistency and how mattifying it is. I then smooth it out using a beauty blender and also take off excess of it from my face. Then onto the highlighting, I use the same concealer from Makeup Revolution, the shade 12.5, to highlight my under eye, my nose, my forehead, my chin. Then spread the product out using a smaller concealer brush. I then smooth out the product using the beauty blender, and this is very important because it evenly spread and also smooth out the product to avoid harsh lines. And with the contouring, guys, I didn't want it to be so dramatic, so I used this foundation stick from Black Opal with the shade Sweet Mocha. I applied it on my cheeks, my forehead, my temples, and also contoured my nose with the same foundation stick. I then smoothed it out using the same beauty blender. And as I said, this is to avoid any harsh lines. And I used the Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set the highlighted areas, to take off any excess oil or oils that may appear to crease the under eye. I just dab the product into my skin. Then using the Nip and Fab banana powder, I gave more definition to the highlighted areas using the smaller concealer brush. Then onto the contouring, I used this contour powder palette from Nip and Fab. I applied the darker shade from the palette called Rose Honey onto my forehead, my cheeks, my jaws, my nose, and all that areas that were contoured. Then onto the bronzing, I used this bronzer palette from Color Face. And guys, this product is really affordable but gives a warm look, which I love. I applied it onto the areas where I contoured before. Onto my under eyes, I used the neon and light blue shade from the palette I purchased from eBay. I then applied this eyeliner from Dermavie onto my eyes, and I gently did this because obviously I don't have this large eye area or crease area, so one needs to be more careful in applying your liner. I then applied this e.l.f. mascara. I dusted off the excess setting powder using the MAC Skin Finish Mineralizing Powder in the shade Dark Deep, and then applied this blush from Slay called Pumpkin. I used the orange shade from the blush palette onto the apples of my cheeks, giving me the warm look which I really love. I then set the makeup by using the e.l.f. setting mist spray and applied my lashes from Tiki Lashes. I highlighted my face using my all-time favorite highlighter, which is the Sleek Cleopatra highlighting palette, and I can't cease to mention that in my videos because I love this product. I highlighted my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my upper lips, and all areas on my face which the light bounces. I then sank in the product using the powder brush from Real Techniques. Onto my lips, I used this lip liner from Techniques, then went in with the Sleek Matte Me Hazelnut Crush, then applied a Wet n Wild Mega Catsuit lipstick called Nudie Patootie, which gives me that favorite nude lips. I went in with a lip gloss from Barry M, or is it the lip oil? And guys, boom, that is the look. I forgot to highlight my collarbone. So guys, we come to the final look. I don't know which of the lips you prefer. Is it the nude lips or this lips, this ombre lips? The lipstick I used for the second lip look was the combination of these. But I hope you guys enjoy watching this. I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.